If you're walking the Andes, you've done all your training before you get to Peru, but then use this little practice at the start of each day to get you ready for your walk on that day. This is a yoga-based practice which encourages you to think about movement into the joints of the lower body, the ones that are going to be taking all of the stress and strain of your walk. But also, let's start by thinking about working with your breath, because you are going to be breathing deeply as you go up those hills and sometimes down those hills too. Stand comfortably, weight through both legs. You might take a little bit of your agua de Florida and breathe it in. And then use deep inhalations as you raise the arms upwards. And breathe out as you lower the arms down. Encourage space into all of the breathing apparatus, because you're going to be needing that space as you climb up those steps. Breathe out to lower the arms. Exercising and making space in the lungs, in the rib cage. Okay, so we've reached up to the sky. We've exercised and made space in the upper body for our breath. Now let's use a forward bend to connect down to the ground underneath us, the earth and the mountain. So raise arms. When you're breathing out, fold forwards. Let the hands come down, bend the knees, fingers touch or maybe hands touch. Knees can be as bent as you want them to be. Reach up again to the sky and back down to the ground, to the mountain. And up again to the sky. And here you are, a small creature in between the two, the ground and the sky. Connected to both. And bring the arms down when you've finished. Then let's think about mobility in the joints of the lower body. These are going to be working a lot as you climb along the Inca Trail and walk along the trail. Take arms upwards, interlock the hands. You could turn the palms up there if you want to, and lean over towards each side. As you lean, breathe out. Back to the centre and breathe in. Breathe out to the side. Inhale to the centre. You might push the hip out on each side. Get the hips involved. Feeling each side lengthen. Come back to the centre. Separate the hands and bring the arms down. And then take a step forwards. A large stride. We're going to move into the knees and move into the ankles. I just move so you can see my ankles. Using movement that's going to flex the ankles and knees and hips now in a forward and backward direction. Let the hands come down as you move forwards. Lengthen through the hamstrings, lengthen through the back. You could go further down, but the point here is to keep this leg fairly straight so that you lengthen the backs of the legs. And then coming up, bend into the front knee, facing forwards. Keep the back leg straight And think about lengthening through the front of the hip as well as flexing into the back ankle. Repeat again when you're ready. Leaning forwards. Keep the front leg fairly straight. Coming up. And this is Virabhadrasana, followed by Parsva-Uttanasana. Exhale to go forwards. Inhale to come up. Exhale to go forwards again. Inhale to come up. And then lower arms down. Step back and change your stride. Other leg coming forwards. Repeating that again. So front leg staying fairly straight. Breathe out as you go forwards. Inhale as you come up. Keep the back leg straight. Exhale as you go forwards. Bending into the front knee. Try not to wobble. Into Virabhadrasana and Parsva-Uttanasana. Inhale to Virabhadrasana and lower arms down and stepping back. Okay, we'll use the movement now. A little bit of leg strength, waking the leg muscles up. A little bit of movement again into ankles and knees and moving into a forward bend. Nice deep forward bend, lengthening through the whole of the spine. Bring arms up. We're going into Ardha Utkatasana or chair pose. Flexing the ankles and have feet parallel. And then moving forwards. Keep the legs bent, the hands coming to the floor or close to the floor. And then come back up. And repeat that again into Ardha Utkatasana. Use a breath out to go forwards into a variation of Uttanasana. Coming back up, last time. Exhale to get here. Inhale when you stay. Exhale to go forwards. Return back to stand and lower arms down to the sides. And then stand in a balanced, upright, easy, comfortable position. This is sometimes called samastiti, meaning equal parts, and sometimes it's called tadasana, meaning mountain pose. And that's very apt as you'll be walking through the mountains, the majestic, awesome, amazing mountains, getting away from most of civilization. Take time to connect with the scenery and the environment around you. It really is a once-in-a-lifetime experience for most people. And a chance to connect with the history, the geography, the natural environment, and the night sky sometimes of this incredible place. And finally, don't forget to have a good guide. So I would like to thank Julio at Explore Travel. Thank you. It was a wonderful trip.